Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and today we are going over a topic that a lot of people are not going to like, but I'm sure a lot of people are going to find it educational, and I've been meaning to do this video for a long time. I've actually mentioned this topic in a couple of my comments. I even talked about it in a few of my live streams, but between energy drink review and energy drink review and new energy drinks, I had to stop and say, wait, gotta get you this video on why soda is bad for you. Coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today, and if you want to stay informed on all things caffeine related, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night. I also usually post bonus videos on the weekend, but most likely not this weekend, because it's a holiday weekend, big holiday weekend. And in today's video, we're going over why soda is bad for you. That's right, I'm sick and tired of people saying energy drinks are just glorified sodas. That's just a slap in the face to energy drinks. An insult among insults. And not to stereotype people or lump them all together, but it's usually those same people that say all energy drinks are bad. No, they are not all bad. There are some bad, but definitely a lot that are good. Due to this being an educational video, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to put timestamps down below, but if I'm able to do it, I will. Soda. Why is it bad for you? If you didn't know this already, I'm not sure why I have to be the one to tell you. I thought everyone knew that soda was bad for you. But I am like super old, so I can't expect everyone to know as much as I know. Not to say that I know a lot. I really don't. My brain has limited storage capacity, and there aren't any room for upgrades. But all you really have to do is look at the ingredients. So let's go ahead and do that. Got the two big name brands right here, and when you look at the ingredients, it's fairly simple. Carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, caramel color, phosphoric acid, natural flavors, and caffeine. That's it. There you go. Short and simple. Nothing fancy, just a couple of ingredients. So let's go ahead and talk about those ingredients. Carbonated water, perfectly fine. Caramel color, perfectly fine. It's been used for over 150 years and it is FDA approved. But Caffeine Man wouldn't be doing his due diligence in helping fight off all those trolls that are looking to find a chink in the armor. Pounce on Caffeine Man. So let's talk about caramel color and cancer. In 2007, a federal government study concluded that 4-mel, which is short for 4-methylamidazole, maybe, caused cancer in mice, and the International Agency for Research on Cancer determined the chemical to be possibly carcinogenic to humans in 2011. Now, there's no federal limit for levels of 4-mel in foods and beverages, but as of January 2012, California requires manufacturers to produce a label with a cancer warning on it if it exposes consumers to more than 29 micrograms of 4-mel. The California Office of Environmental Health Hazard Assessment used 29 micrograms as the cutoff point because that's what they determined posed a 1 in 100,000 risk for cancer in those that expose themselves to that much each and every day for their lifetime. How they determined a lifetime, not quite sure, but I think you get the point. Knowing this information, most companies have strived to keep their levels below 29 micrograms. Therefore, those that know that it might be carcinogenic to humans, but only proven in mice that 29 micrograms of 4-mel every single day may cause cancer in 1 of 100,000 people, most people aren't usually worried about it. But there are definitely some people that would never touch soda again after that, and they are also the ones that leave their house wearing a bubble around them. I'm not going to fault them. Better safe than sorry. So now if you'd like to add that to your reasons as to why soda is bad, that's perfectly fine. That's up to you. Me personally, I think caramel color is fine, so I'm not going to hold it against soda. I'm going to give it a pass. I just provide the information. You guys do with it what you will. Phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid is extremely common in drinks and is basically used as a preservative. Most foods and drinks have preservatives in them, And this one's definitely approved by the FDA without many major issues. But, there's always a little bit of information out there, so I'm going to provide you with that information. There have been some studies that say it has the potential, not that it does, but potential to cause dental erosion. Phosphoric acid also has the potential to contribute to the formation of kidney stones, especially to those who are more prone to kidney stones. But overall, in a super high percentage of cases, because you always have those rare cases, phosphoric acid is perfectly fine for you. Just brush your teeth and drink the appropriate amount of water. And no, just because soda has carbonated water in it does not count towards your daily allotment of water. Drink water, people, not soda. Therefore, in my book, it may also get a pass, because like I said, those are just a couple of studies, and it's really rare cases that it happened. High fructose corn syrup, there you have it. That is it. You knew I was saving it to last because that's the ingredient that is not good for you in these drinks. And listen, there have been tons of studies, tons of articles, tons of research, tons of information about high fructose corn syrup from both sides of the story. Story? Both sides of the coin? Both sides of, from both sides? From both sides, right? It just sounded weird to me for a second there. But what I'm getting at is there is the pro-high fructose corn syrup and there is the anti-high fructose corn syrup. Because there's a lot of money invested in both sides. But mostly the pro-high fructose corn syrup because it is the cheapest and easiest forms of sweetener to make. So big companies going to be promoting that. But the bottom line is it is just another form of sugar, and excessive sugar is bad for you. The maximum daily limit, as recommended by the American Heart Association and many other well-reputed medical websites, is 25 grams for women and 36 grams for a man. All these drinks right here, nearly double that for a woman and close to double it for a man. High sugar intake is one of the leading causes of obesity in America, not to mention numerous other health conditions. Also, according to the American Heart Association, American adults average around 77 grams a day, and kids consume nearly 81 grams a day, well over the maximum recommendations. Therefore, soda, not good for you, based on the high fructose corn syrup alone. And those other ingredients don't help its case. But the bottom line is, there is nothing good in soda, only bad. So let's take a look at some of these other products. Now, when it comes to comparing these two products, soda and energy drinks, the first thing I'm going to point out is to reiterate the fact that there's nothing good in soda. And the biggest culprit is the high fructose corn syrup. Now, when it comes to energy drinks, if you watch my video, Are Energy Drinks Bad For You? You will know that yes, some energy drinks are bad for you, but most energy drinks are healthy. I highly encourage you to check out my Are Energy Drinks Bad For You series. It's a 3-part series that goes in depth into energy drinks. But right off the bat, when I show you these drinks side by side and say which is healthier, it's these drinks right here. And trust me, I hate to say this one, but I digress. The only bad ingredient in these drinks is the sugar. Now, these energy drinks have about 54 grams of sugar in them, so what do the sodas have? Well, a 16-ounce Coke has 52 grams of sugar, and a Pepsi has 58 grams of sugar. So when looking at the numbers, they're all over 50, so they're all bad in the sugar category. So why are the energy drinks better if it's got about the same amount of sugar in there? Well, it's because of the other ingredients. When it comes to Monster, it's got 200% of your daily value of B2. It also has 200% of your daily value of B3. Not only that, but it's giving you 200% of your daily value of B6. And if you can't guess, it's also giving you 200% of your daily value of B12. That is a lot of B vitamins. Oh, it sounds a little bit excessive on the vitamins. They have vitamins, people. Vitamins are good for you, and having 200% of your daily value of vitamins is definitely not a bad thing. But not only that, but it also has Panax ginseng extract in it. Ginseng, very healthy for you. It's got L-carnitine, L-tartrate, both good for you. It's got guarana extract, very healthy, very natural. And it's got taurine in it, which is something that your body makes itself, but having a little bit extra is also good for you. So when it comes to energy drinks, you are getting good ingredients in energy drinks, except for the sugar. So when looking at the two, yes, they both have sugar as both a negative, but these are also going to give you other ingredients that are actually better for you than soda. Nothing good in soda. Now, if you want to know about those ingredients that I just mentioned in energy drinks, I do go over all the ingredients in energy drinks in that series I was telling you about, Are Energy Drinks Bad For You series? I go over the entire list of ingredients and tell you what they do and tell you what an excessive amount is and what is or isn't in those drinks. Very educational stuff. Now, when we look at the sugar in these drinks as well, high fructose corn syrup is a mixture of fructose and glucose. Excessively high amounts of fructose could affect your liver and cause health issues. Most likely not a problem with these drinks because it needs to be excessively high. It depends on how much soda you drink. As for the glucose, Monster also has glucose, but no fructose. Excessively high doses of glucose can also have some health issues. Therefore, when you're looking at these two drinks and what they use for sugar, the high fructose corn syrup in soda has 2 potential ingredients that have bad side effects. In excess, energy drinks, only 1. But once again, that's excessively high, but sugar's bad for you. But that's just straight up soda. What about diet soda? Let's jump over there and talk about it. So, what about diet sodas? We've got the Diet Coke and the Diet Pepsi, and a whole bunch of sugar-free energy drinks here. I mean, when it comes to sugar-free energy drinks are going to be so much healthier than soda because guess what? The only bad ingredient in energy drinks, as we just looked at, is the sugar. You take out the sugar and everything else in these drinks is actually healthy. Some of them have more healthy ingredients than others because they're for pre-workout. So you're going to get tons of health benefits out of these drinks. Whereas diet soda, you still have nothing healthy in diet soda. So let's go over that. Diet soda basically takes the high fructose corn syrup out of the soda and replaces it with an artificial sweetener, usually aspartame. No high fructose corn syrup does make it a better option than regular soda. But once again, my default for this whole video is that there is nothing good in soda, or at least you're taking out most of the bad. But now let's take a closer look at aspartame. Aspartame breaks down into 3 things in your system, and that's phenylalanine, aspartic acid, and methanol. Methanol only has adverse health issues if you have an extremely excessive amount, not even close to what's in diet drinks. No worries there. Aspartic acid has absolutely no negative health issues associated with it. And phenylalanine is perfectly fine for healthy adults. And yes, I know, it's not phenylalanine. I just like to say it like that. Phenylalanine. It's fun. Guys, go ahead. Just say it out loud. I'll wait for you to say phenylalanine. See? Isn't it fun to say? Yeah. But phenylalanine can have negative health effects on those who have a genetic disorder called phenylketonuria, and they need to avoid foods high in phenylalanine. But it is a very rare disorder. There are fewer than 20,000 cases in the United States every year. But even though that is a small number, manufacturers are still required to put a warning label on their product that it's in there. Now overall, there was a big uprising against artificial sweeteners, including aspartame, because people like to say it causes cancer. But the bottom line is there have been tons of studies done and continuing to be done on artificial sweeteners. And there are you listening here? Listen closely, guys. There is no conclusive evidence that suggests aspartame increases the risk of cancer in humans. Now that wording is very important. When we're talking about issues like cancer in studies, you always have to look closely at the wording. They could have said that there's no conclusive evidence that suggests aspartame causes cancer. That's a very important statement, that it doesn't cause cancer. Therefore, any articles stating that it causes cancer is inaccurate. And there's a big difference between causing and increasing the risk. Causing is much more severe, and you don't want that. But we're talking about just increasing the risk of, not even causing, just increasing your risk. So what I'm getting at is the wording here where it doesn't increase the risk is so much more important because not only does it not cause it, but it doesn't even increase your risk of it. And here's one more example to help explain that. Smoking causes cancer. It has been proven that the ingredients in cigarettes can cause cancer. Excessive sugar doesn't cause diabetes. Excessive sugar can increase your risk of getting diabetes. It's a subtle difference, but it's a big difference. So back to aspartame, no conclusive evidence that aspartame increases the risk of cancer in humans. So how do articles get away with saying artificial sweeteners cause cancer? I don't know. Hidden agendas is what people first suspect, but mostly it's just clickbait titles. Start off with people wanting to sell newspapers, it's carried over into social media. It's all about getting your attention. And unfortunately, once it has your attention, most people still don't read the article. They just read the headline and take it as fact. If they read the article, they would see that aspartame, in some studies, caused cancer in laboratory rats. Therefore, the headline should read, aspartame causes cancer in rat in a small percentage of cases. But who's going to read that? far less exciting. But isn't cancer in rats bad enough? If it causes cancer in rats, won't it cause cancer in me? Well, come on now. How much do you have in common with the rat? If you actually ask scientists the correlation between rats and humans, they'll let you know that they can barely be related. You can't make a claim for a human based on rats. You use rat studies to be able to prove that it needs to go to human testing. The catch-22 in this situation is certain testing you can't do on humans, because who's going to sign up for a study that can give you cancer? So why even bother doing testing on rats? Well, what else can we test on? We're not going to do monkeys, far too close to humans. Not going to do cats and dogs, not going to touch our household pets. I mean, pretty much any animal is out of the question because you're going to have some rights group fighting for them. Even mice. You know you got some people out there signing petitions to save the mice. Oh, look at that cute mouse. Oh, he's so cute. Look at the little whiskers and the little scrunchy nose. How could you want to give him cancer? Not nice. But a rat. Just don't even like the word of it. Rat. Just sounds horrible. You can give the rats cancer. We don't mind that. But not that cute little mousy mouse. Therefore, I'm not going to say anything bad about aspartame. I'm not going to take points away. I'm not going to say diet soda is bad because of aspartame. All I'm going to say is that it got a lot of negative press, but there are still no conclusive studies that it affects humans. Therefore, diet soda isn't as bad as soda, but there's still nothing good in diet soda. Sugar-free energy drinks, though, good to go. Nothing bad in here. Some people will say sucralose is bad, but I will point you to our Energy Drinks Bad For You series, part 2, where I did a collab with a biochemist who goes over the studies done on sucralose to show you that it's not bad for you. Told you guys, educational stuff. I'm not just drinking energy drinks, helping you guys learn. The series is really good, and so are these drinks, and this is just a small portion of the drinks. There are actually probably more sugar-free drinks out there, sugar-free energy drinks out there, than regular sugar drinks because we're living in a much more health conscious world, which is why you shouldn't be drinking soda. And this is just a few. You get your big name brands like Rockstar Pure Zero, Monster Ultra, and Red Bull Zero. But then there's like some pre-workouts up here, some well-known names like Celsius, 3D, some other companies that are on the rise like Blake Star, brand new on the market this year, great stuff. And for all of you that are here that you're drinking soda and want to get away from it, you know, I'm not saying go for energy drinks because you might be sensitive to caffeine. So you might actually want to start off with sparkling ice. This is sparkling ice plus caffeine. It's got 70 milligrams of caffeine, but in a 16-ounce can. So it's not excessively high. It's got a little bit more than some sodas. But if you still don't like caffeine and want to get away from soda, you can actually just get regular sparkling ice. Absolutely delicious flavors. Doesn't taste like sparkling water because that's what it's advertised as. Sparkling ice is a sparkling water, but it tastes just like soda, no sugar. Big fan of it. Not sponsored, no affiliate links for you, just a good drink. And once again, this video is not to say energy drinks are going to be good for everyone. No. This video is about soda being bad for you. The only reason I put the energy drinks in here is because the very next question I get when I say soda's bad for you and I don't drink it, they say, well, are energy drinks just as bad? Aren't energy drinks glorified sodas? And no, they're not. They're actually good for you. Nothing good in soda. Now, some people are going to say, caffeine man, what about excessive caffeine? Isn't excessive caffeine bad for you? Are you trying to tell me kids should be drinking Bang and Rain instead of soda? And I say, no, don't put words in my mouth. I did not say that. Excessive caffeine can be bad for you, and everything in moderation. That's my motto. 400 milligrams is the daily maximum, as stated by the Mayo Clinic and other health websites, for healthy adults over 18. Children between the ages of 13 and 17 should only have 100 to 150 milligrams of caffeine a day. So all you kids out there, no Bang, no Rain. 300, too much for you. It's another video I need to do, but I can't get into it now because I gotta end this video. Oh, it's gonna be a long one. So listen, that is why I don't drink soda. That's why I give people a hard time in my comments when they ask me to review Mountain Dew. I tell them I don't drink soda. They get all offended because I drink energy drinks. But nothing good in soda. That's why I don't drink it. That's why you shouldn't drink it either. There are so many other drinks out there, and I'm not even gonna talk energy drinks. I'm talking water, tea, coffee, juices, energy drinks, and so many other drinks that you can have besides soda. Lots of options out there. Protest soda. I hope you enjoyed the video. I cannot wait to see the comments down below. But thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night. Were you guys able to read it? I know some of you couldn't read it, so I'm giving you the opportunity now. An elf I am not. So happy holidays to all of you. I appreciate all of you that have been here with me all year, and I appreciate you even if this is your first video. I hope you subscribe to the channel. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed it. It has definitely been a tough year for everybody, and I hope that my videos have helped you out a little bit, getting you through the year. But the great news is there's a vaccine right around the corner, and 2021 is going to be a much, much better year for everyone. So just keep your spirits up, and remember, if you ever feel down and out, there's always coconut Red Bull to make you feel better. Correction, coconut berry Red Bull to make you feel better.